Relationships can be exciting. Taking two people with different personalities, dreams, likes, and dislikes can create quite an adventure. They can also end in heartbreak. Communication is key in keeping a strong bond. We may say one thing while our significant other interprets it a different way, leading to fights and arguments. You know, like when she says, "When I said spontaneous, I didn't mean jump out of the barrel dressed as a ghost and scare the crap out of me." Take Sophia, a mystic witch with a love of chocolates, paranormal romance, and the dark arts, and her boyfriend David, a werewolf with a passion for the outdoors and sports cars. They had different tastes, but were a perfect couple, and they both became a little monstrous every 28 days. And even though Sophie adored his muscular physique from his high-protein diet, she worried that he wasn't eating enough vegetables. As a connoisseur of roots and herbs herself, she knew the importance of the nutrition Mother Earth provided. Once a month, when the moon turned full, and David had a little more energy and hair than normal, they'd travel up to his cabin on the lake. It had been used by his family for generations, as it was secluded by forest, and the nearest neighbor, a disabled old man, and his adult son, lived over a mile away. On one of their trips, before David got all wolfy, Sophia once again mentioned how she'd like him to try a little more vegetables. He simply snorted and ran into the forest with a howl. Sophie shook her head and curled up on the couch with a paranormal romance novel. She always stayed up while he went through his monthly transformation, and sometimes she'd take advantage of his extra energy when he returned in the morning. Midway through Roses and Ashes, a phenomenal read by the way, she heard a metallic clanging followed by a growl in the front yard. Dropping the book on the couch, she ran for the door. With his mouth stained red, David stood on the front porch. His wolfy grin stretched his face as he growled, "Vegetable." Sophie beamed. She figured he must have gotten into a tomato garden, or perhaps indulged in some strawberries. Then, she spotted the mangled contraption next to the driveway, and her heart sank. David watched her expression change, and he whimpered softly. She patted him on the arm. "It's all right," she said. "You go inside and get cleaned up. I'll take care of the wheelchair."